Tell us your name first and what you do.
My name's Diane Jones. I'm married and I'm a care worker.
And how's dementia affected you?
Oh, my mum, she was a lovely lady. Always done sewing and, you know, for a living. And in the army life, Dad was in the army, travelled around a lot. Then they come out of the army and moved up to Leeds. And then I used to travel up to Leeds to see my mum and Dad, and I just noticed a change in my mum. Just simple things at first, like she'd ask you, how many sugars, love? And I'd 2. And by the time she got from here to here, she'd forgotten. And she just used to keep repeating herself. She'd put things in the bread bin, you know, the kettle or whatever, and things behind the radiators. And it was scary because I didn't know what was happening to her.
How did the family react to it when it first started? What did you do next?
Oh, gosh. Well, it was hard on all of us, but the person it was really hard on was my dad. In the end, we took Mum to the doctors to see what was going on, because we didn't know anything about what was happening to her. So we took her to the doctors, and what we were told that day changed all our lives from that day on. She was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Obviously, she got steadily worse. And Dad, oh God, my poor Dad, he blamed himself. He kept asking me, what, is it my fault? What have I done to make Mum go like that? All I could say to my dad was, Dad, I can't answer that question. I don't know what's going on with Mum, but it's not your fault, it's not my fault. It was just so hard seeing the woman he loved and he was married to for, oh, God knows how many number of years, seeing her change from a completely different woman that he knew. It was so heartbreaking. We did something we said we'd never do because we knew it'd break my dad's heart and our heart, but Mum progressed rapidly in the things she was doing. Like, she wouldn't sleep. She'd just walk round a table time and time again. It's as if she didn't know how to stop and how to sleep. And in the end, it got too much. We just had to put her into a nursing home where she could be properly looked after. Looking back over those years with your mum and today, what difference do you think bare necessities has actually made? Oh, I think it would have been so much different if I'd have known now what I know. You know, then what I know now, the things I could have done to help my mum. Just things like when she used to get up and go on her walkabouts, as I called them, because she would not sit still. I used to say to her, Mum, will you please come and sit down, thinking I was doing the right thing. But now, having this training, we're being taught to, like, join their club. If they want to go for a walk, you go for a walk with them. And I wish now I could have done that with my mum. For instance, when mum used to sit there and she used to just do things with her hands. And I thought one day, right, she used to be a seamstress. She used to do knitting. And I wanted, just for that one moment, to sort of get my mum back. So I made one similar to this, just textures of wool and material that she would have worked with. I used to put it in her lap, she used to feel it, and the smile that come on her face, it was just amazing. And that, of course, used to make us feel really, really good. Just tell me a bit more about how you do things differently now you've been through the programme. One of my ladies I look after, bless her, she's lovely. When, you know, she has her hair done, and I'll go in there and I'll say, oh, Frida, your hair looks lovely today. And normally she's so quiet. When I mention about her hair, she's there and she's going, oh, I've had it done. I've had it done today. And that really makes me feel good inside that, I've cheered her up a bit just by mentioning that her hair looks lovely. I knew my lady used to be a teacher. So I thought, right, what can I do to sort of bring her out of herself and talk to me? So I went in and I just happened to mention, I said, do you know what? I said, my son's girlfriend's a teacher. And straight away she said, I used to be a teacher. I used to teach history. I was just amazed that this lady had turned around and said that to me, because she's not one for, well, she talks, but nothing that makes sense. And I was really shocked by that. But it was nice. I've learnt that going into somebody else's house, I'll be more calm, more relaxed, and I've learnt that feelings are fantastically more important than facts. I think the way it's changed for me today is, while I was with Mum and I didn't know how to treat her and in that situation, Mum was aggressive, sometimes she'd hit out. But today I have got a lady that's similar to my mum, but now I go in, I'm cool, I'm calm, I'll go in there, I'll speak softly to her. I'll sort of touch her on her arm and ask her, how are you today? And the difference I've seen in this lady is, I'll walk in and the smile that comes on her face, and I think, I've done that. I've done that to that lady. Like I say, I wish I could have done all this for my mum, but I didn't have the knowledge what I do now. So yeah, just be calm and be there for them.